This is DC Film Talk with your host, me. That's right, I'm back for another season. It's the DC Rapper. Come on, let's go.
In the darkness, a light must shine. Won't you guide us, please? Send us a sign. Who can we run to? Who will take the call? Rise up today. Let our heroes fall. Stand and deliver. All enemies shall fall. Can we find a way? Now our heroes fall.
Hey, everybody, welcome to DC Film Talk. I am your host, the DC Rapper, of course. And oh my gosh, it has been a minute since we have done a talk show like this. It has actually been 1 month to the day that we last did a DC Film talk show. Now, I have been streaming, but they've been my IRLs, Chronicles of DC Rapper. Hi, Greta. How's it going? Thank you so much, Greta, for coming in. I appreciate you. I hope everything is well. I hope that you are feeling better. I know that you had some things going on a couple of nights ago, and I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, so tonight's episode. So just to get caught up, since we have been off the talk show circuit for about a month, for exactly a month now, to get you caught up. So last show we talked about Lois and Clark. It was the 90s TV take on Superman, but in a more Lois and Clark way. Alright, so tonight's show, we are talking about the newest TV show to hit the superhero-wise, to hit the TV airwaves. And that is Krypton. Krypton airs every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. on the Sci-Fi Network. So, looking great. Looking forward to the show. I am too, actually. I'm actually pretty pumped for tonight. But so it stars an I don't know if I've heard about him before. His name is Cameron Cuff. He plays Zeg-El, and Zeg-El is Superman's grandfather. Okay, this show predates the birth of Kal-El 200 years. 200 years. Okay, so here's the thing though. I watched the show. It's a great show, but somewhere in that show, they actually say that somebody would live 175 cycles, which means 175 years before they passed on, unless they got killed unnaturally by whatever. Alright, so that time frame, it does kind of make sense that it's 200 life cycles basically before the birth of Kal-El. And I am so excited because with today's guest, his name is Garrett. I am not going to say his last name because I can't pronounce it for one thing. But we're going to get him on here in about 20 minutes or so. That's me! Hey, Garrett, how's it going? Thank you for coming in and chatting up with the chat before you come on, man. I appreciate that. Alright, so we are going to be playing games. We are going to be playing some videos, some trailers, some clips. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we could be giving away a Dave & Buster's Power Card tonight with 150 chips to play games on. And you don't need any of your capes to do the giveaway. All you need to do is be in the Discord chat, and there was a reason for that. I just told you that Garrett's last name is very hard to pronounce. Now, on the interview screen, I have it spelled out for you. If somebody will come on the Discord chat, and whoever tries to guess how to pronunciate his last name, the closest one gets the 150 chip power card. That's simple. All you gotta do is just pronounce the last name, right? Pretty simple. So, yeah, so we'll be watching trailers, we'll be doing video, we'll be playing games, we'll be doing giveaways. It's gonna be a fun, packed night. I am so stoked about this, you guys. Can you guys hear me all right? Am I doing all right over there? Oh, yes. It looks like I'm, My dude! Oh my gosh, man, how are you? How's the college life treating you, my man? It has been a while. I gotta fix my... There we go. Uh-oh. I gotta fix my chat to where everybody can see it. There we go. Alright. My dude, so how you been, man? How's the college ladies treating you? Doritos! Oh my gosh! It's treating me in some kind of way, LOL. That is funny. That is some funny stuff. Doritos! Doritos and I had just confirmed just today that on May 11th, he will be my guest for the Infinity War show that I will be doing on May 11th. That's a week, exactly a week after the DC rapper turns 41 years old. The ladies are treating me good, he says. Yep, it will be great. He was supposed to be on earlier in the season, and I believe if I remember correctly, Doritos, you had some family members come into town unannounced or something along those lines. So we're going to try to get him back on the show this time. And the birthday of the DC rapper should be a national holiday. I don't think so. Not just yet, King. Not just yet. But maybe eventually. Well, maybe now it should be a national holiday. Maybe sooner or later it'd be a world holiday. Oh. Was that the most evil slash that you've ever heard? Probably not, but it's something. So, has anybody outside King International Holiday 2025 calling it? Oh, King's calling it. I'm gonna be a national holiday. or international holiday by 2025. That's 7 years. I got some work to do. Ooh, are we scheming? I don't know. It's going to take a lot of work to be an international holiday. But maybe we can get Mama involved with that. I mean, she is in Canada. I mean, that'd be the first step to get, if not in the, besides the U.S., get me in that. I mean, since we are neighbors and all. But you never know. And Greta goes, I'd be all right. I'd be okay with that. Yeah? You wouldn't mind there'll be like billboards of my face up everywhere and, specials done on me. They have they do those indoor live shows or whatnot. Oh my gosh. We should mention this in her stream later on. We could. She's supposed to stream not long after DC Film Talk gets done tonight. The mommy will back you up. I appreciate that, ma dude. I really do. I really do. Love me a good nefarious plot. Let me go buy a hairless cat to pet while I ponder world domination. I hope I said that right. I am not good at pronunciation words, and that's why I can't pronounce this guy's last name. King is actually going to be. Oh, wait a minute, Kev. You will love the show this year. I am going to be buying it right after the show, after my show ends tonight. My guest tonight has graciously accepted my my invitation to having him take me to GameStop after my show and buying the show, MLB The Show. I cannot wait. I always love to watch the opening scene, the opening credits. Doritos, you told me in Discord chat or Discord DM that I already pre-ordered it, but I got some money to put down on it. Still, only paid $5 on it. That's all I needed to actually guarantee me a copy. I got to go pay the rest off on it, but that's not a problem. I can do that. Yes, I did pre-order it. All right, so we are going to get going with tonight's In Their Words. Now, In Their Words is a little segment that I like to do with whatever subject we're talking about. I try to get one of the creators or the actors or producers to come on, and I'll show you a little interview from them talking about what we're talking about on that night's episode. I'm a talk show host and I can't talk tonight. This is not a good thing, guys. But yeah, so we are going to go ahead and get started with that. Oops, I guess I better hit the right button here. So this is In Their Words. Now, Morse code always works. Yeah. Yeah, okay. What did I just say? Probably nothing. But who knows? Some Nazi or Russian camp probably picked it up going, they're coming after us! Oh. But, yeah. So on tonight's segment, we are talking, we have an interview with 3 people. Bitty beep, bitty beep. Yeah, see, he heard it. My dude heard it, see? Oh my goodness. Alright, so on tonight's episode of In Their Words, we would not only be talking to 2 of the producers of the show, but also we get to hear from Cameron Cuff himself. Then that's the main guy in the new Krypton show. So, let's get right on that.
Hey, sci-fi fans, Aaron Sagers here, and I am joined by the producers and star of Krypton. Krypton's on the way, and we have two Camerons and a Damien. So
That's the name of the show?
I'm just gonna direct general Cameron questions that way.
I'm changing my name to Cameron.
I guess the obvious question to start on is, where are we going? What is the plot on Krypton?
It's a show that's set 200 years before the birth of Superman. There's a conspiracy that starts here on Earth in present day, and it involves a kind of like, almost in a Terminator-like way, a time travel back into Krypton's past, into Krypton 200 years ago, to prevent the birth of Superman is what's at the heart of this conspiracy. So the stakes of the show are very much about the present day. It's about the here and now. It's not so much a show about these things that happened in the past, and everything you kind of think you know about Krypton and the way that story ends is going to be challenged by the way we approach this story.
So we'll be seeing classic characters from the Superman mythos?
Well, that's a big part of playing against the expectations, because I mean, this is the most beloved superhero of all time. Anytime you have anything to say about who he is, who he was, who he will be, what happened to him before, everybody's got an opinion. We take that very seriously, and we also want to challenge people and say, you don't know how this story actually ends. In lore, this happened, but as we know from JJ's Trek and other things, one massive event can upend everything we know and set our heroes on a very fresh and new and relevant course. And also, there will be heroes and villains from the DC universe you would not expect to show up on Krypton in our show, and that is a very exciting part of the world building.
Oh, okay. That's enticing. As far as your character of Seg-El, correct? Granddaddy to Superman.
Indeed.
Kind of a big job. You've got a lot to do. So
Just stroll up on the day and see what happens.
is that a bit daunting to be like, no pressure, but you're the guy that eventually leads to Superman?
The thing is, like, I've been reading comics since I could read, and I love this character. Superman's always been my favorite superhero. So for me, it's only a good thing. It's only an honor and a privilege. It means so much to millions of people all over the world, myself included. So that's a legacy we're going to strive to honor. But really, this story is our own. And we're very excited to tell it.
Well, we get used to sort of the epic scale of the Superman story. Comics have no production budget. They can go as big as they want. So when you're bringing this story to TV, like, how do you channel sort of that epic feel? I know you guys are filming in Belfast, correct? So that might add to it, but speak to that.
The thing about Krypton is it needs to offer a sense of what we can aspire to be, and also a sense of warning what we may fall to. What we want to say is, what if it's not just that's a doomed thing and this is hope? What if we can talk about how hope, aspiration, and struggle for justice works on that planet, and why Superman became, this icon of truth and justice? It wasn't just growing up with good foster parents, it's in his blood. And I think showing the struggle of that civilization and how it fought for truth and justice will really broaden and deepen what we feel about Superman and who he is and why he is.
How does that symbol come to mean what it means? It's one of the most exciting arcs in the story.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about sort of exploring the daily life, the culture of Krypton, which you guys very much get to flesh out, everything from birthdays to, I don't know, Kryptonian Thanksgiving dinner or whatever.
Rondor Beast rodeos,
Yes.
things like that.
The episode where I go Christmas shopping is excellent.
Yeah. But Christmas is like an evil thing.
But are you excited about kind of bringing that to life, and what are some things you're drawing from to do so?
Well, that's one of the best things about this show is the world building, and because it's a relatively unexplored corner of the DC universe, we have a lot of freedom in that area. So whether it's from religion or class structures or whatever it is, political, we kind of try to make a blend of what works for our story. And the Krypton that you see is, it's a world that's, the Candle City in our show is divided essentially between two classes. There's the rankless, and then there's sort of the upper class. And Cam's character, Seg-El, begins amongst that upper class, the storied House of El, and then very quickly drops down into that rankless society. So he's from the streets. He's a much more rough and tumble character, and so he'll have to sort of grow to become, you know, what you sort of would expect from a Superman ancestor character, you know.
Very cool. Well, I'm excited to check it out. I really want to explore this world with you guys. So, Cameron, Damien, soon to be the producer, known as Cameron. Thanks so much for your time, guys, and I look forward to checking it out.
Thanks,
Pleasure,
man.
man.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. So that was our little segment of In Their Words. And, I mean, that's just amazing to me. Yes, I agree with you, King. This is the Superman show that the fans deserve. Right. Exactly, King. Under the red sun, they're just like you and I. They're not super whatsoever. Not to give anything away, but if you have not seen the show, there are some cuts and bruises that gets laid on. It is cool. And the fact that, again, you know, it goes back 200 years before Krypton pretty much exploded because, you know, or the birth of Superman, Kal-El. So it is very interesting. I mean, it's just kind of, I tell you what though, the reason I chose that clip for the In Their Words is because of the one thing that they said, and that is, how does this symbol here, this S, become the symbol of hope? He said that that when I first heard that, you guys, I mean, look, I'm all Superman out today. I am a huge Superman nut. I mean, if you don't believe me, take a look at this bad boy. I am a huge Superman nut, all right? And to have that be part of the story's arc, maybe even part of the storyline going forward, to see how this does become the emblem of hope, gave me chills. Gave me chills. And I hope it gave you chills as well, too, because, I mean, that's just, you know, as Mar would do, mind-blowing. Ah, nice. I would be a fantastic journey to watch unfold. It will be. I watched the pilot on demand. Interesting show. Greta, what did you think about it? What was your first thoughts on the show Krypton? And I appreciate you watching it. That's awesome. And I'm sure it's sort of sci-fi. The DC rapper has ink so good he makes Gwidge jealous? Now, King, now come on. I mean, I don't know about that, but Greta, don't agree with him. You're gonna give King a big head, and he's not. Well, never mind. He's shaking his head. Yes, I'm looking over at the corner where I can see him, and I'm not gonna say a word. He's gonna sit over here next to me here soon, so he might hit me if I say something too bad. But I'm Superman. You can't hurt me, right? Well, I'm underneath the yellow sun, not the red sun. Oh. But, Kev, I have a question. All right, Doritos, shoot me a question. My head so big, they had to special order me a larger football helmet. We are definitely going to be talking about this when you come on the show. We are definitely going to be talking about this, King. Yes. Did you like Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor? Doritos, as we call him. Most of you hear me say Doritos. His name is on Twitch is Drink Some Cranberry Juice, but in the land of Marmy, we all call him Doritos. So, Doritos. I will be 41 years old come May 4th. Okay? Yes, 40 years young. You got that right. So, Gene Hackman was the very first Lex Luthor that I identified with. Okay? So, I love Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. I mean, no one else since has really done him justice, I don't think. Kevin Spacey in Superman Returns back in 2006 was a good Lex Luthor, but I don't know about Jesse, the guy from Batman vs. Superman. I don't know. I mean, he's got to grow on me. I mean, let me say this. I had my doubts doing Batman vs. Superman. I did. Alright? But seeing the last cutscene in Justice League, him out of prison and on the boat, got my interest peaked a little bit higher for Jesse. So, but Gene Hackman, to me, anytime that I see Gene Hackman in a movie or a TV show or whatever he may be doing that I see him in, Sup, Paul? What's up, Sup, Paul? The first thing that's always going to come to my mind when I see Gene Hackman in anything is Lex Luthor. Who's the best? Oh yes, DC rapper is. I don't know about that. That might constitute a rap here a little bit later. I might have to just rap something out a little bit later. But right now, we're going to try to get King on here and to talk a little bit more about Krypton. Now, you agree with what? Exactly, King. What do you agree with? Who's King? Well, King is actually my special guest for the night. He's in the green room chatting it up with the chat until he comes on. King, as a broke, hardworking, and respectable millennial, I can't agree with your previous statement. Greta says, my dude feels me. Yeah, he does. Alright. Where's Cat Lady? I don't know what Cat Lady is tonight. She might be making an appearance eventually. But yeah. So, any minute now, you're gonna see. Oh, I can actually take that off of here, can't I? We're done with that segment, aren't we? Oopsie. Nobody said nothing to me. Hey, DC, take the sign down. That segment's over with already. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and bring on King, and get him sitting over here next to me and see what he has to say. That time already? Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins.
Oh no, you're supposed to scream that hard.
Leroy!
Jenkins.
Alright, so. Alright, so let's get to the interview. Alright, there we are. I've already done the intro, Subpar. You missed the intro. Subpar loves my intro.
And apparently he speaks Spanish.
Do the.
Hi! I'm that guy. The king guy. I don't know how to work this yet.
He's still learning. It's over here now.
Yeah,
The chat's
see,
over here now.
That's even more complicated.
Well, I had to show you. Yeah, I wanted to see that you can see yourself on here, you know.
Gotcha.
You know.
I feel bad for everybody that has to see me too.
Now look, yeah, we're both big Superman fans.
Superman, that's where it's at.
That's right. King of poop and stuff. I don't know.
Ah,
Oh,
hurtful.
just kidding. He
He's
says.
injured me.
He's just kidding. He says.
Normally when I want to disappoint this many people at once, I just have dinner with my parents.
Or maybe future mother-in-law. Not going there. Okay, I guess I gotta reiterate. I know Garrett from, he actually dates my caregiver's daughter.
Yep,
So-
taken. Sorry, ladies.
Sorry, ladies. Greta, you're the only lady in the room right now, so sorry. He's taken.
Ladies, gentlemen, and I definitely use that term lightly.
Oh, yes, there. But you're not super. Aye, let's good. Let's go, he says. Let's go! Alright, but you're not super. I'm super, and he's super.
Yeah, I mean, we're rocking it out. Super as can be.
Right. You see, I even got the Superman hat. I got the. I've already showed you the tattoo, and I got the shirt.
Got ourselves our first heckler of the night. That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh. Well, you know, just remember, Subpar, you can be banned.
That, and you already paid $4.99 for the subscription, so the joke's on you, buddy.
He hasn't yet.
Oh, darn it. Do it.
Not yet. But he is a Twitch, a sub. He is a Twitch Prime member, which means that if he wanted to, if he loves the DC rapper as much as he says he does, he would use that Twitch Prime to sub to me. Now let's see if that, you know. I noticed that King's wearing an Avengers hat and not a Superman shirt. Uh-oh.
Hey, I just fell off screen.
You just fell off the screen. Were you? It came undone on me. We are having technical difficulties here, people.
Clamp just turned sideways anyway.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. An interesting combo of my dude says, yeah, well, yeah, and you have to see the whole package, too.
Well, not that whole package.
Well, no, not that whole package. I gotta... Okay, we gotta fix this here. Uh-oh.
Repositioning. Here, do you want me to swing it around or up? How do you want me to do this for you?
Let's see, I don't know. We had some technical difficulties, guys, and we're just trying to figure this out.
Happens to the best of us. And now it's happened to us.
And yeah,
Ah, yes. Here I fade into the background. Even better.
I'm just trying to get... Well, that didn't work, did it?
There we go.
Well, now you can't see my top of the head. I might go, sorry. So you just came here for the cat lady, is what you're saying. You didn't come here for the DC rapper. And now that the cat lady's not here, he's not... See, an interesting combo indeed. Now, what you might not see is what he's kind of like dangling. He's also got something from the Fire Nation.
Fire Nation!
From the Avatar series. I'll drop in later. All right, well, have a good time, Subpar. I appreciate you stopping in.
It's weird trying to figure out what hand to wave with. My dude!
Not me, because I only have one hand to wave with. So, you know.
Alright, see, at least you've got that figured out. I keep forgetting you guys can't see my left hand.
Are you left-handed?
No, I'm not.
So why would you use your left hand to wave then?
Because he's the one who likes to make the peace signs.
Alright, so. Oh!
Oh!
He's talking about your necklace, I think.
Fire Nation.
Fire Nation. All the awesomeness happening at the same time. I know he's got the hat, he's got the shirt, and he's got the necklace.
I'm not wearing my Charizard belt at the moment, and I feel bad about it because I dress like a Pokemon master 90% of my days. That's where it's at.
And I guess you play Pokemon Go?
I did for a while, but I kind of gave up on it. I had to buy my girlfriend a phone so she could play with me. And after so long, she stopped playing, so I decided, why do I need to keep playing and adventuring off at dark places in Cincinnati at 2 in the morning?
Do DC Comics and Marvel ever do projects together? Yes.
Yeah, they do, actually. There's a very... go ahead.
No, go ahead. I might actually have something, though.
There's a very interesting crossover series that DC and Marvel likes to do together. They haven't done any in recent years, as far as I know.
It was like late 90s?
Yeah, late 90s, early 80s is when it was really a big thing. They had what they called the Amalgam Universe.
Marvel the Destroyer's hosting my jam. Hosting it with one viewer. Thank you so much, Marmar. I appreciate it. We got another goal in here now, finally.
All right, there you
All
go.
right,
Balancing it out.
Mar, thank you so much for the host, Mar. You are amazing. You are awesome. She did an awesome drawing this morning. Was it this morning? Yeah, this morning. Was it this morning? I can't remember now. Yeah, this morning.
It was a morning.
It was a morning.
That's definitely what we got in.
My dude is hosting me with one viewer. Thank you. My dude. Hello, Mar. How you doing?
Hiya.
Now, Mo, I'm gonna brag about you a little bit, you know, and how's it going, friend? Just going. He forgot. Oh, my dude says he forgot the host, but I'm gonna brag on you a little bit. She did a skull drawing, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Oh my gosh, it was. I'll have to. It was just mind blowing what this person can do with a pen or a pencil or both. Mama the Destroyer. Oh, thanks. Another Dan Paradise with the DC rapper himself. Look at him. He's on the show.
My man.
He's on the show, and he's typing to you. Oh my gosh. He is like, he's doing the whole thing.
Multitasking. I strive for, you know.
Mr. Pike! I don't know how to host or I join in the bandwagon. Mr. Pike, all you gotta do is go to your own channel and hit, what is it? Is it backslash host and then space and then my name? Is that ain't that right, Mo? Is that right, Mo? How's it going, Mr. Pike? I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in, and I'm loving the shirt, guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, super where it's at. Actually has superpowers unlike Batman.
Let me tell you, when I first met King over here, one of the very first questions he asked me whether Batman or Superman was better. That was one of the first questions he ever asked a DC rapper.
I wanted to know if I could trust the guy. Nothing says I'm trustable like actually knowing what a superhero looks like. Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna get some backlash for that.
All right, so Greta, Mr. Pike is part of our little community here. Marmar the Destroyer here, she calls her followers the Marmy. She has now over 1,100 followers on her channel.
Woo!
And,
Snap!
and countless subs as well. Here at DC Film Talk, we only have 81 followers now
81 and growing.
and 5 subs. So I'll get there eventually. I'm gonna catch up with you. Probably not catch up with you, but I'll get there. But Mar calls her followers the Marmy, and Mr. Pike is part of the Marmy. He is a very great guy, and I believe he streams as well as also, right? Mo, did you? I haven't had my Discord on in about an hour, so did you get that last Discord message I sent you? Awesome, Mama. Not to put any pressure on you, but have you considered joining our awesome community?
Well, I'll be honest with you, as the usual bad influence, I try to stay away from as many folks as possible. It's for you guys. So, I've no problem joining it, but I'd warn you, I'm not as cool as your DC rapper right here.
But,
Yeah, that's me. Some guy, no one special, and some days I don't even consider myself a guy. I'm more like a plant.
hey, Game Tease, how you doing, sir? How's it going? Hi there, hello there. How you doing? Oh my god, King John! I just tried catching up. I'm not sure if I did, haha. She's talking about the... Okay, so Mora, I don't know if you realize this, but outside my other name, OHB Kev, and my real life BFF, do you know that you were the first follower of DC Rapper? My best friend was a plant for 6 years of my life. True story. Interesting. Yes, you. You do not realize what you and the Mommy have done to help me grow this show to what it is today and what it can be, and what it can be, or what it will be.
What it has yet to be. Much like the story of Krypton itself, our story is not concluded.
Right.
It's still unfolding.
Oh, Kev. Oh, Kev. But before we go any farther, I am going to play it. Before we dive into the actual show, Krypton, we're going to show these nice people a trailer from Krypton. So it doesn't really give out any spoilers. What the beautiful future holds. It holds the Mommy, and it holds us.
And everybody else, you
And
might not
everybody
be
else.
aware of it, but we're all slaves to the future after all.
Right. So we are gonna go and we're gonna show you a clip of the very first trailer that came out for Krypton. It's not very long, so we'll be back very shortly. But it is very, very interesting. Take a look at this. Exactly, she says. But trailer hype. Now you got that right. Here we go.
The story of my family is one of triumph and sacrifice. How he led a revolution against tyranny. And now it falls on my shoulders to save my world.
Someone from the future is coming to destroy Krypton. Because where I'm from, your grandson becomes the greatest hero of the universe.
The story of my family isn't about how we died. It's about how we lived.
How about that? Holy cow. If you have not watched Krypton yet,
You need to.
you need to.
Drop everything you're doing. I don't care if you're holding
Wait,
your
no,
kids.
no. Let's get done
All
with the show first.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Let's get done with the show first.
Once you're done with the show, drop everything you're doing, including your kids. Just watch the show.
That's a bad. That's pretty BA. Yeah, that's pretty BA.
Right? Not gonna lie.
Let me tell you, him and I watching it together last night, we were like two kids, like in a toy shop. I mean, we were all so giddy.
Blew my mind. I mean, everything from seeing the symbol of hope itself to just the beauty of Krypton. Loved it. Every part of it.
Now, Ma, as you know, I like to blow minds. Because you keep on telling me I blow your mind at least once a week with something, whether it be Grippo's potato chips, whether it be turning that chili of Skyline into a dip, or cheese fries, which I cannot wait to see pictures of. I'm so stoked.
Yes, I'm Hawaiian. Did the crazy long last name not give it away?
But doing one of these scenes last night, we actually see the forming of the iconic red and yellow S.
Because the blood of L binds us all.
That's right. He didn't see it quite yet, and I blew his mind and said, "Oh, it's the red and yellow." He's like, he blown.
You didn't see it because it was off screen, but my mind blew in that direction there.
Right. I mean, if you could see the back of it, actually, I mean, there's nothing back here anymore. It was blown.
That's why I'm wearing a hat to keep the rest of my skull cavity together. You know, you don't want to just leave brains around.
Oh, Game Tease with the 100 biddies. Thank you so much, Game Tease. Wow.
Feeling it, Greta. That's my girl.
This is not the story of how we died. It's the story of how we lived. Love that line. And that was one of the very first lines in the show.
And that's always great. It's one of those lines that'll stick with you, like the Black Panther's line, which I don't want to give anything away, so I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Go for it.
That's all right?
Most people have seen it.
All right, so one of the great, probably my favorite line in the entire Black Panther movie is where he's talking to his brother, Eric Killmonger? And he goes, "I would rather bury me in the ocean with my ancestors who leapt from ships, for they knew that death was better than bondage." One of those things that's just going to stick with you for the rest of your life, and one of those really, really good lines that movie will probably be remembered for.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Loaded in gravy, mashed potatoes, and broccoli.
Oh, yes! You are speaking our language. You know, when after we get done with GameStop, we might have to go grab something to eat. I'm getting hungry. These ladies are making me hungry.
Right.
We're talking about the chili cheese fries and the broccoli and
all of it.
All of it.
I want every little bit of it.
Yeah, Ma, I wish so much that I could have some of your chili cheese fries. Oh, of course, and Doritos is going to pass the cranberry juice around, because that's what he's... Every time that I go to the store and go into the juice aisle, I see cranberry juice, I'm always thinking of Doritos. Crap, I haven't seen the Black Panther yet. Well, spoiler alert!
I tried to stop it. I genuinely tried to stop it there, but it didn't spoil anything. It was just an amazing line that was delivered by the former Human Torch, was it? Is that what he was right before that?
What's that?
In Fantastic Four, the guy who plays Eric Killmonger, he's also in the new Fantastic Four remake.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is. Because you either live long enough to see yourself become
Mr. Grimm, how's it going? That's Mr.
Oh, look, it's Pikachu. Hey, I'm Pikachu.
I had to survive 10 years without Doritos. No Doritos in Poland. That's right.
Ooh.
That's right. Game Tease came to us. When I first met Game Tease, he lived in Poland. And now he's Arizona? It's always a ride night for Marmar the Destroyer. That's right.
I'm right there with you, but it's more like a Jack Daniels night every kind of night. I'm on an all-liquid diet. It's all hard liquor.
How's everyone doing? We are doing so great. We got the Fantastic King here. I'm not gonna attempt to say that last name.
Should I say it so that your friends on Discord can at least attempt?
I don't know. There's going to be a Discord. What is this? Mr. Grimm with the 101 biddies going into the lead with 101 biddies. Game Tease in second with 100. Mr. Grimm does not like to be outdone. Oh my goodness.
What was that?
This is just something that pops up every now and then.
Okay.
It's like a little advertisement for not for something that goes on my channel.
Oh, okay.
It's like a before a friend thing.
Gotcha. I saw that and I was like, did a bot just jump into the field?
No. That's just me. Yes, it did, but it's my bot. It's
All right.
my bot.
Well, when it's your bot, you know you can trust it. There's no worry of it going all Terminator on you.
Woo! Hype! I play to win game. Sorry. It's all right, Mr. Grimm. It's all right. I appreciate it. And this is the first time I've got to tell you guys that my Black Panther event went off without a hitch. We got $112 in donations. I mean, how awesome is that?
Plus, I gotta be honest, you feel really, really special when you have an entire movie theater of just people that, you invited. People that you don't have to worry about screaming children just being terrifying. It's really great to be able to enjoy movie theater with half-price concessions and just so much fun with people who really enjoy that kind of thing.
Now you've got to excuse King for a little bit. He is brand new to Twitch. Just made up his Twitch name today after he got here.
Like 30 minutes ago.
He's brand new to Twitch. Alright, so he doesn't really... I told him what biddies are, but he doesn't know what the king of biddies are. He doesn't... I mean, he's totally new to this, you guys.
Actually, a king of biddies.
Jazzy Wazzy is hosting my stream with 13 viewers. Mind blown. Jazzy! Oh my gosh, Jazzy! Thank you so much for that host. You are awesome. You are all kinds of awesome sauce. Here comes the raid. Oh my gosh. How, man. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's a raid. DC Rapper's getting a raid. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so because I'm new to this thing, someone's gonna have to explain to me what a raid is, because anytime I
Okay,
hear
so-
raid, I just think Leroy Jenkins.
Okay, so Jazzy Wazzy is another streamer. She just got done streaming, okay? So she brought 13 people from her stream over here.
Gotcha, I'm loving it. Thanks, Jazzy.
Yes. Jazzy, how are you doing? How was your stream?
You guys are mean. Not everybody can afford a computer, guys.
Oh, the app crashed. I can't hear anything. Oh, no more. Okay, back. Sorry, my app sucks. Gotta run. I'm great. Love you. Have a date. Have a date?
Any day's a
Ooh.
date.
That is awesome, Jazzy. Well, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it for the raid. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Welcome everyone who came in from Jazzy Stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all. Date hype. That's right. The PC's in the basement. I'm multitasking. I'm a multitasking mama. Ha 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 ha. Oh, what is this? Uh-oh. Game Tease is now back in the lead with 130 biddies. Mr. Grimm is at 101 still. Uh-oh, Mr. Grimm. Yeah, raid hype. Cranberry juice hype.
If you just hype everything, nothing's really hyped. It's all just the same standard amount of hype. So many of you.
Uh-oh, Mr. Grimm coming. It is the DC Film Talk's first Biddy War. Oh. Damn it! Game tease, that's funny. Did someone just say the DC Biddy War?
I thought he was gonna go with peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Oh, look! Hype! 11 viewers, 1 out. Wow, you guys, this is amazing. Look at, now these are my, what they call emotes. This is DC Film Talks emote.
Gotcha.
Because she has a star on it by her name, she can use my $4.99 emotes.
I don't know what that is.
I have $4.99 sub emotes. I have 9. That's a frog that says awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. It's the best kind of sauce. The sauce makes everything
That's
awesome.
right. That's my $4.99 emote. I have a $9.99 emote, and the big one, the $24.99 sub emote, which is a Superman emblem.
Gotta love that Superman emblem. Get your supers out.
Right. So anybody wants to use the Superman emblem during the Krypton.
Right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, game tease?
Game tease with another 100 biddies.
It's a biddy war.
230 biddies for Game Tease back in first place with Mr. Grimm and back in second with 184.
This boy's making it rain biddies, everybody.
I have never, honest to gosh, you guys, I have never had that biddy jar that full before. So, but what is this?
Oh
my gosh!
Hey, looks like I'm your good luck charm because everybody wants to have a biddy war with us, huh?
That's right. Well, I've only got like 34 biddies left on my DC rapper name.
Well, looks like you've got like 284 at least.
I don't have a subscribe command, Mark. I don't know. I'm so used to not being a sub, to be honest with you, or being affiliated, I guess. Being affiliated means I get all of this. I get the sub emotes, and I'm allowed to do this and that.
So you're not affiliated?
I am affiliated now.
Okay, so all these biddies they're giving to you.
Yes.
Okay, so these are your biddies.
Right.
This biddy right here.
Right. I'm the big biddy.
He's the big biddy, but Mr. Grimm's just jumped up to 484.
Oh my goodness. I think everyone should sub. I do too. I understand that, some people have some hard times or trying to save up for vacations like some other people. I'm not gonna name any names. More.
Ooh, Game Tease is taking off at 630 biddies.
630 biddies.
There's so many biddies in that jar, we're gonna need a bigger jar.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This is amazing. I know, right? You caught that. Oh, Mr. Grimm with the 100, 200, 300 biddies.
Woo. Making it rain the biddies.
You guys probably hear my phone ringing. That is the phone for all solicitors. Anybody that's important has my cell number and not my landline number. I am not answering that.
Nah.
So,
It's a corded
don't
phone.
worry. Game T says taps out. Oh, Biddy war over?
Biddy war over, but I mean, it looks like it was a pretty sick turnout. I'm not gonna lie. It's not Batman's phone. It'd go Batman.
All right, so I guess since we're doing a Superman show, maybe I should lay out the Superman rap.
I'm thinking now would be a good time for the Superman rap.
Could Robin be in trouble?
Possibly, but we all know Batman's not gonna get there in time.
Only Superman can get there. Well, maybe the Flash.
The Flash might, but we all know what happened to his first Batman, right?
Right, yeah, we all know. Superman rap, yes. Now, it's my shortest of the raps, only because I only had 20 minutes to write the sucker.
But, you know, it's not how long you have, it's how you spend it, am I right?
So, who wants to hear the Superman rap? The rap that got me into, it was my very first superhero rap I ever wrote. The Cat Lady! The Cat Lady. Cat Lady, somebody was in here asking about you earlier. And now he's gone and he's going to be super upset that he missed you. So, I am going to do my Superman rap. I got to get down here because I want to show the hat. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'll just do this. I'm just going to do this while I rap. I'm just going to rap like this. What do you think?
I can dig it.
Can you dig
Get
it?
the Superman out. I can't bust mine out because I don't have it yet. But, one day.
All right, so here we go. Well, I'm no bird, no, I'm no plane. At least one day we can save Lois Lane. I can leap tall buildings in a single bound. I can fly all around from town to town. Well, I'm the mainest, I'm the real deal. That's why they call me the Man of Steel. Boom!
Blew it.
I need a
Super
mic.
awesome.
I need a mic to drop. Here, wait a minute. There.
Right, there you go. Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
Just
I keep
drop.
forgetting. Chand.
Oh, there's all the awesome sauces
So
and
much
all the
sauce.
Twitch love.
I wonder if you can put all that awesome sauce with some chili cheese fries and make it dope.
Here, watch this. What is that? Wow, I haven't seen that one. How are you doing, Cat Lady? How is it going? Don't be stripping on cam, she says. No, I would never do that.
Plus, this is the wrong site for that.
There's other sites for that, yes.
But we're way cheaper than them. So, you got that.
Right. So, kind of tell me, what was your first impressions of Krypton last night?
Oh my god. So, Krypton last night was honestly the most excited I've been for a show about Superman since Smallville. And honestly, blows it out of the water. It's everything the fans really deserve. It's not just the past, it's not the present, it's leading up. It is the House of El itself. Superman wasn't the only great El out there. Jor-El, Seb-El, all of them had their own stories. And in Krypton, you finally get to see what the House of El really looked like. It wasn't just a lineage, it's a legacy. Loved it.
At Pornhub? Gay tease!
Can't just be name dropping like that. We ain't sponsored by them yet.
Hey, now wait a minute now. Maybe. Don't get me. No. Yes, it is. Nah. But I'm hanging out with Holly. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi, Holly.
Hey, hi, hello.
This is. You met the cat lady.
I have?
Yes, you have.
Well, then clearly I didn't know I'd met the cat lady. Otherwise, I would have had her steal some things for me.
It's she was at the Black Panther event.
Gotcha.
She was the one. She was the blonde when I was standing next to him while I was talking to you and Kira.
Yeah. I believe I recognize her. Wasn't she the one who volunteered everybody for a photo? Or was that one of the other ladies?
That might have been one of the other ladies, but she was the one. She was the first one that came up to draw a name out of the for the raffle.
Gotcha. Well, it was a dark movie theater, so if I don't remember you directly, I apologize.
She's the one that gave Kira the envelope at the door.
Gotcha. Alright, well, that makes it much easier, because Kira was the one that got the envelope instead of I.
Right, but she was right behind her, though.
That's true. But, you know, all these new people, new faces, maybe I'll get to see you all again sometime. Wouldn't that be great? For Infinity
look at
War?
that. I forgot to change our little command for our next show. It's still saying tonight's show. So our next show is tonight. Oh,
It's right now,
It's
actually.
right now. Yeah, it's right now.
That was a message sent to us from the future or the past. It got lost in the timeline. Everything got all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Right. Let's see. Well, how are we doing on the timeline? To be honest with you, I think we're doing pretty well so far. Well, it's only 8 o'clock. It's only 8 o'clock. Let's see. What time are we doing? Oh yeah. So. Gotta get out of the bed. I'll be right back. I'm having fun. We're all having fun here tonight, Ma. We're gonna wait till you get back in case you want to get in on the giveaway. Alright, so we're gonna wait on that. That's gonna be happening around 8:15. So about another 8 minutes or so.
Huh. We've got like 5 clocks staring me in the face, and all of them are wrong.
You got 5, 1, 8.
Yeah. You said it was like 8 minutes, so one of these clocks is wrong.
I say 8. I saw 8:07 on mine.
Ah, see, that's what it is. Your
So
clock's
10
a little
minutes.
fast.
So I apologize.
Well, I knew a good way to fill 10 minutes.
How do you do that?
Oh, I was just gonna go with stunned silence and let you fill it.
Oh, see?
Good
Class
way-
act here. No, what if we kind of like bump up the Speed Force game?
Okay, I'm
All
totally
right.
down with that. Anybody else know what the Speed Force is? All you superhero fans, I'm sure you do.
Well, to DC Film Talk, what the Speed Force is our quick fire answer question and answer. So let's get to that.
I hope I'm not too long-winded for this.
All right, there we go. All right, so as stated, we all know he's a Superman buff.
Superman.
So, why is Superman your favorite?
Honestly, Superman's my favorite superhero because he stands for all the things in the world that went totally awry. You know, he was truth, justice, and the American way. And a long time ago, that was an amazing thing. And the beautiful thing about Superman is he hasn't changed. Now, there have been different stories where he changes, you know, different morals, does different things, but all in all, Superman is still the one thing that made him great. He's super and a man.
All right, and this is one of the questions I kind of told you about last night. Coolest superhero item that you own?
Alright, so, I'm kind of torn here. It's either Hawkeye's outfit from the Avengers that I had specially made and sent out to me because I'm a big fat guy and I needed a special suit because Hawkeye's wouldn't fit me. Or Batman's Batarangs. I picked up a really nice pair like when I was 16 and nobody should legally sell a 16-year-old Batarangs, but they were surgical steel, they're nice, and I use them for opening letters.
So, the Batarang that, that Flash wanted in the Justice League, he has now. Okay.
Flash wanted to keep it, but, I wanted it more.
Batman gave it to him instead of the Flash.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Instantaneous teleportation. Thought about this one a lot. There'd be no better power. I mean, if you think about it, you could rob any bank, live anywhere you'd want. Heck, you could fly. You could teleport all the way to the top of the sky and just, on your way down, just teleport back up. You could fly anywhere you want. Steal a wingsuit. Just glide. It would be the coolest superpower, especially if you could teleport other things with you. I honestly believe that teleportation is probably the coolest superpower out there. For me, myself, and I. Anybody else could have better ideas, but for me, teleportation's where it's at.
Batman's Batarangs all the way, yes.
Batman's Batarangs! See, I stole something from the Bat of Gotham. I figured I'd keep a Batarang rather than all of his parental issues.
Alright. So, I don't know how this question is going to go, because, I don't know, but we're going to find out. Would you use the teleportation powers for good or evil?
Ooh, good question. Honestly, probably a little of both. Having a strict moral compass is too difficult for me. I like to pick and choose as the situation comes along. Rob a bunch of drug dealers of all their money? Great. Save somebody from a burning house by teleporting them out? Even better, you know? That power's just so versatile. You could be a good guy, a bad guy, and nobody would even have to know it's you. Obviously, I'm a Slytherin. You gotta have your options open. Let me hear from my Slytherins out there.
Alright, so what would be your superhero or villain name?
Oh, that'd be hard. I haven't thought about that one. My super villain name? I don't know. Maybe the King of Calamity? That'd be great. That'd be the fifth horseman of the apocalypse. That'd be more fun. I really couldn't pick a good name. That one, you kind of jumped it on me. I don't have a really good superhero name picked off the top of my head.
Well, see, that's what this is all about. See, I got to stump you somehow.
He did. He totally got me.
Okay, so who would be your archenemy?
The current president of the United States, just so I could use my superpowers to justify the awful things that I do to him in real time. You can hold your breath in space for about 30 seconds. All I'm saying. That's all you need to teleport in and out. What is up, Can Office?
Hey, Can of Fizz, how's it going?
Can of Fizz. Thought it was
How are
Can-Office.
How are you doing today, sir? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming in. We are doing the Speed Force quickfire question and answer segment. We call the Speed Force, of course. What would your weakness be?
Cake. My biggest weakness would probably be my sugar rush. I would probably break into somewhere I couldn't teleport out just because the food looked so good. Yeah, no. I'd like to go to Gordon Ramsay's personal kitchen and just steal anything he's made fresh for his family. Just pop in, pop out. Like, thanks for dinner. And he'd be like, why does this happen every Tuesday around 6?
So you heard it here. The guy that likes to teleport out of things, in and out of things, his weakness, cake.
I feel like that's not uncommon. Everybody else probably has a weakness too.
I'm good, man. So what you been up to, man? I haven't really seen you on much. Have you been? Did you take a little bit of a hiatus, or have we just been on different times? Your favorite superhero TV show? Not movie, TV show.
Gotcha. Honestly, if it's not too early to call Krypton my favorite, that's definitely where it's at. Cause
Bam!
I'm so enjoying the way they give both the fans the credit they deserve, and the guy who plays Seg, his name I can't remember at the moment, but
Dorito says, my weakness is when people refuse cranberry juice.
That's because anybody that refuses cranberry juice obviously is way too not fun enough to be around that.
My dude, I'll take the apple juice instead, Doritos. Oh, must be a time thing, dude. I've been putting the hours in. Well, it has been a pretty rough month for me, so I will get in to see one of your streams again very soon. I do promise you that, though.
It's weird.
Sorry, but I love my apple juice. My dude. Oh, who doesn't love their apple juice? What is your favorite superhero weapon?
Ooh.
Like Batman's gadgets, or maybe Iron Man, or something without the shield from Captain America.
Not gonna lie, really dig the Kryptonian spear that they used in BVS. I actually went online and bought a $300 piece of plastic that was just a modified version of the actual spear. It didn't extend, but you know, I really wanted that Kryptonian rock on the end of a spear. Hawaiian guy, likes spears. So, yeah, definitely that. That would probably be my favorite superhero weapon at the moment.
Everything's good, Can. I just had just a busy month, from going upstate to speaking at events, to family members passing away, to doing live events, took 20 people to go see the Black Panther. It's just been a busy month. Kev, I'll still say that a new Howard the Duck movie needs to be made. Hallelujah! Yes, Doritos! A Howard the Duck movie remake needs to happen. Yes, 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 yes. Do you know what Howard the Duck is?
Yes, I know what
Okay.
Howard the Duck is, though I really want to know if he's going to be hanging out with Swamp Thing this time around. Though, I did like seeing him in that Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a really nice little,
So you caught
Easter
that,
egg.
like,
Oh,
little
yeah.
3 seconds that he was in there?
Yeah, I totally even caught Cosmo, the super dog. He was the dog they launched into space to
Yes,
make sure
yes,
space
yep.
travel was okay,
Yep,
and the
yep.
collector decided to pick him up.
That's right, that's right. Got me quacking up. Oh, goodness gracious.
Gotta use them DuckTales
Okay.
jokes while I can.
And the last one, the favorite superhero clip. Super scene from a superhero movie, I'm sorry.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure everyone else can see this coming, but, yeah, no, the scene in, BVS where Superman's taking on Lex Luthor's abomination, the creation of both Zod's genes and his own, created this monster that only Superman was powerful enough to take down. And Superman does what he always does. He takes the brunt of the force, he beats the bad guy, and he takes it regardless of how much it's gonna cost him. That's what makes him super.
So you pretty much like the scene where Superman dies.
Yes, I like the scene where Superman dies because you know what? Superman's not afraid to take it there. He might be the strongest being in the universe, but he's not afraid to lay down his life for a cause he believes in. And that's commitment there, for all you guys in the audience who don't recognize it.
Alright, so, on that note, we are going to watch King's favorite superhero movie clip. Here we go.
Feel my feels.
I love you.
No. No, Clark, you can't.
This is my world.
No, Clark, don't.
You are my world.
No. Please. God!
There we go. So, right before we went to that scene, the readers asked who would win versus Superman versus the Hulk. Well, if you go with the storyline, it's what King says.
Yeah.
I really like the actress Amy Adams in the Superman movie.
Yes, I feel like she does a wonderful job.
But you do realize that it's not the first time Amy Adams has played anything in something Superman. You do realize this, right?
Yeah, not the first time.
Not the first time. Do you know when the first time was?
I believe she was the pick in Superman Returns in 2006.
No.
No?
She was actually played a part in something Superman related.
Is it Smallville?
It was Smallville.
Smallville!
It was Smallville. Superman has such a wonderful heart. My Duke says I cry every time.
You've cut off part of the screen. I also said, me too.
Oh, me too. Oh, you did, didn't you? Hey, look.
Yeah.
Really, I did not know that. Yeah, she played. She wore a fat suit at the beginning of the episode, and drained everybody's powers to become, or energy, I guess, or blood. I can't remember exactly what it was, but she did something to become thin. It was like season 1 or 2 of Smallville.
Talk about that parasitic draw. Like Rogue. If anybody
Right.
remembers her.
Rogue from X-Men.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was great. Kinda. Be a terrible, terrible power to have. It'd be
She was so hot, but yet taboo.
Right, but it's a great and terrible power to have. The ability to steal anybody else's power and also kill them by touching them too long.
Right.
Which makes it really hard to deal with high school.
That it does. All right, so Smallville binge watch with the DC Rapper season 2. Kiki Mom, how you doing, Kiki Mom? That's my mom.
Hi!
This is King, or we call you Garrett.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, or Garrett. I mean, his name's up there.
Right, both those
You
things
know?
work. I'm this guy. Right up here. Oh, well, I didn't realize that cut there.
Season 2 binge watch with the DC Rapper. I am loving it. I actually got Kiki Mom started on Smallville back in the day. We used to watch it when Netflix actually sent out discs. And we had this. We stopped for some. Well, things were just, she was working and I was working at the time, and we did it while we could. But I think we got to season 5. Did we not, Kiki Mom? We got to at least season 5, right? Real quick, I'm gonna go back up to the main screen real quick so Kiki Mom can see something.
Gotcha.
All right, so we're gonna Kiki Mom, I want to show you this. Give me a second. Here we go. Yep, season 5. All right. He got to go. Got to go. Have an awesome time. Thank you so much, Mr. Grimm, for all the biddies tonight. You are awesome. You rock. So this is my main screen. I was telling Kiki Mom about it today. And I was actually, when she called me, I was working on the picture that says in the memory of. This is what I kind of alluded to earlier. Somebody asked me, I hope everything's okay. Told them I had a rough month. D Roost was in here all of the time as a chatter. She was the first person to sign, the first family member to sign in on Twitch, not because Kiki Mom didn't want to, but because Kiki Mom couldn't figure it out. Alright, she was the first person to sign up on the old platform, Smile Time. She was one of the pioneers of DC Film Talk, and she will always be missed, but always being here. I wanted to show Kiki Mom that before, in case she has to leave for some odd reason. I wanted to show her the picture. Ha! Challenge. Okay, yeah, we'll call it challenged. Yes, I'm sorry, Kiki Mom. And then, of course, this month is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. That is what technically I have, is cerebral palsy. And you can see that right below the donation ticker, up on top right. So I've got that going. Dodo strong. You got that right. You got that right, Kiki Mom. So we are going to get back over to the interview screen so we can bring back in Garrett. I just wanted to show Kiki Mom that before, things, before she had to leave, or she has to leave for something. Alright, so, yeah. So, what did you think of the actor that plays Zagel?
Honestly, I really enjoyed him, and after watching one of the specials they had right before or after Krypton, not 100% sure.
Before.
They showed that the actor that plays him isn't just some guy who wandered into the role of Superman. Believe it or not, he's a diehard fan. He actually went to the DC Comic Archive, one of the most sacred places in all of DC lore history.
We were jealous. We were jealous.
He went there and even got to read the very first Superman comic back in, 1938? 38. Action Comics 1. The guy who set up the golden standard for it. And honestly, you can see it in his eyes. Seb himself loves Superman. He lives, eats, and breathes Superman. So to have an actual fan come in and play somebody as important as he is, it's amazing. It's a bit of dedication that you don't see with just actors. It's something more, because they know what legacy they have to live up to, and they refuse to let it down. And I believe that's what we got right here with my man Seg.
Seg-El, yeah.
Seg-El.
Or will it be Vex Neil soon? Oh. We don't know.
Spoilers?
We don't know.
Yeah,
it could be. We don't know. We gotta watch it to find out. And Kiki Mom, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. I kind of feel that you needed that. All right, Mara's back. All right, so we have Mara in the. We have Mara that has Discord. Ma dude has Discord.
Should I hop on my Discord and see if I can't hop into that chat, or no?
Oh, no. This is going to be our voice chat. I'm going to be able to hear that. Well, actually, we'll probably have, it'll be through my speakers here.
Right. We'll figure out a way so I can hear it. That way I can tell whether or not you guys are just butchering my last name,
okay,
or
so
close.
We are getting ready to do a giveaway. It has to be through Discord chat, and here is the reason why. It has to be. We're going to try to get somebody, whoever gets closest to this last name up here.
Just the last part.
Just the last part. We all know how to say Garrett. Alright? But we are going to try to see who can get the closest to pronouncing the last name correctly. And then we're going to tell the story, if you don't mind, of how that last name pretty much saved your identity. Alright? Yeah. So we'll get into that. But if anybody, let me jump in here on the Discord. If anybody wants to come in and chat with us to try to win yourself a Dave & Buster's Power Card to try to say this last name correctly, hop into my part of the Nerdhood Discord and see what you got. Hang on, I'm heading downstairs. The last name's Hawaiian? It is Hawaiian. Yes. But you was telling me there was only what? It was who had it was Hawaiians and then
People from hold on, Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. It's one of the one of the territories that broke off after the USSR collapsed. They speak so many different languages there that they inherently have the ability to speak my last name fluidly. Found this out recently. Super fascinating that
was it disturbing or was it surprising?
It was surprising, and I enjoyed it because they're the only people that have met me in this side of the world and realized, hey, he's not Mexican. So they were able to say my last name, and I loved it.
Discord, Kiki Mom, Discord is an app. I am going to throw up if you it is an app on your phone, and it's also a computer app as well. But I am going to throw up the Discord thing, or maybe not. It's not working. Oh, it's because I spelled it wrong. It might help if I can spell correctly.
It's alright. That's what autocorrect's for.
There we go. Now, my dude, I think you're already part of the Nerdhood. Am I correct? Because you're part of the Mars. Yeah, there we go. Finally.
Right there. This is really hard to figure out where the positioning on the screen is. Or I'm stupid. Either one of those.
Just right there. Just right here.
Yeah, just right
here.
Right here.
Right
You
there.
know how much of a fun angle it is from my right hand? Super fun angle.
Wow.
There you go. I
This is what
should just point to it with my weird thumb.
There you go. Hit the thumb.
It's
Yeah, see, I can do that too.
What's around here?
See? So, but yeah, Discord is pretty much all us streamers, a chat engine, I guess you would say.
It's like Facebook, but not as corrupt.
It's like Facebook, but yes, it can be.
I mean, depending on which chat room you find yourself in, but this one's a safe place. You don't have to worry about that. Not
Right.
here.
But if anybody wants to get into the DC, it's called the DC Rappers Lair, and come down to the DC Film Talk chat room with the little speaker. Try it. My last name is so fun to say.
It is. It's terrible to write on applications, though. So, like, when I get a job, I hold to it for, like, 4 years at a time, because I hate having to sign my name or write my name, like, 11 times. Super
Hello?
hand cramps.
More! How's it going?
Good. Is it working? Did I do things and stuff right?
You did!
I can hear it just fine.
Okay, and he can hear you. So, are you going to try to take a crack at this last name?
Just tell your friends. And everyone should know this. Well, everyone knows this. Comes onto my Twitch channel and they have a crazy name. I'm always like, oh, hi.
You know what? Honestly, Mo, I thought you'd be the last person to try this out. Honestly.
Everyone's like, get out of here, Bart. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm going to try, though.
Okay.
If it helps, just
Warning,
remember
I
that last name's
apologize
not
so
in
much in
English.
advance.
All right. So,
So sorry if I get this wrong.
It's alright, everybody else does.
Okay. Ahalui?
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no.
No?
Should we
You
give
just-
another shot?
You just dropped off like 5 syllables in my name.
Damn it! Damn it! I was so sure. I was so sure. It's not Kawalui?
No,
No,
it's not.
You want to try you want to try again?
Damn it! Okay, let me look at this again.
So,
Fuck!
so
no!
he
I'm
said
sorry, I didn't mean
he
to
said
swear.
you missed 5 syllables. So try to try to do it that way.
I could expand it to make it easier for the folks that speak English, but that takes away half the fun.
I did tell Maul earlier that this was going to be a hard one to win.
Hang on, let me think.
All
I'm not gonna get it. I am awful. I was like, I got this. I'm like
Everyone,
running down.
Maul Destroyer just
Buddy?
hopped on the Discord. She is an amazing streamer and she does awesome cosplay. Thank you, Doritos. Yes, she does. And on April 5th, her and I are both going to be in cosplay for her birthday stream.
Yes.
All right. So you got another go with this, or you still?
Hang on, let me say it in my head a bunch of times.
Okay,
I don't want to
okay.
embarrass myself with that take.
Should I help you out by actually pronouncing it once
Five
myself?
syllables?
Is it 5 syllables?
No, it's 6.
It's actually 6, but you missed 5 when you pronounced it the first time.
Yeah, you butchered it
Oh
like
my
the
God.
pig nobody wanted.
Listen,
Okay.
he tried to pronounce it to me last night, and I still can't pronounce it.
Oh my God, really?
Really? So do you want to hear how he says it and then try to duplicate it?
No.
No?
Hang on. Not
No?
yet.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Nah, dude, you guys are gonna come on and try this? Come on, guys.
Come on, you guys.
Don't be
Bring it.
ridiculous.
The best thing, or the worst thing that can happen is you don't win the power-up card.
That's
And
right.
even, first person gets it, the second person gets a high five, and the satisfaction they can pronounce a name that's no longer relevant. All these things are just great.
No, like, if I would have said this, what did I mess up?
You got
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
key
pretend
part
like
right.
I'm like dreamy.
I wouldn't say butcher it. My
He's
bad.
like, nah. Here I am. I'm like so convinced. I'm like, I got this. He's like, no, not even close.
We're not talking like she butchered the name, but I mean, it definitely kind of sounded like she was making tomorrow's bacon.
Mara, did you just fall? Are you okay?
My tablecloth was spot wide everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Sounds to me like she just
Okay,
fell
so-
for you, buddy.
I know, right? She fell for the DC rapper.
Oh!
Oh! We're kidding.
Is it K? Is it beginning of it Ka?
No, it's more like co.
Oh.
Co.
Kohulu. Louis. I'm killing it.
This is awesome. I love this giveaway so much.
My ancestors are rolling over in their grave. You are not even allowed to watch Moana anymore. You hear me? No more Moana for you. You're banned.
Oh!
I've been thinking of Moana. Say.
She's
I'll sing it. Maybe that'll make it better.
She's gonna sing it. She's gonna see if that makes it any better. She's gonna sing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm kidding. No, it won't. I'm like,
Oh, come on,
I'm like,
try it.
no.
Rip the wine dream.
Husband.
No, I'm killing it. I'm sorry. I can't butcher your name anymore.
I know, I'm here just dying. Though, the fact that you're
Bye.
the only one in the chat, doesn't that mean that technically you're already ahead than everybody else?
Right, you've already tried, so right now you are the closest.
Oh,
So-
guys, I'm so mad right now.
But even though that you have butchered it, since nobody else is coming in to try.
Hey, Doritos, don't be a butt. Don't make me come after you.
Oh,
I know you guys are part of the Discord, you little assholes. I came on here to embarrass myself. Sorry, I
the
didn't mean to
funny
swear you.
the funny thing is that she did a Moana drawing for me a good while back.
What side is this on?
Is it Co? No. Oh, I need to know. I need to be able to know how to say it. It's gonna drive me bananas now.
It's Ko'ohelawalihi.
Did you hear it?
Ko Helaloihi?
See, I couldn't
No.
even. You want to say it one more time, Garrett?
I'm sorry. I
killing me.
find it so funny when like you say it to somebody and then they immediately say it back to you terribly. It's so fun.
Hey, I did the same thing last night. He was laughing at me last night, so don't take offense to any of this more.
But it's cool. It took my girlfriend like a year and a half to get it right, and even then, it was some work.
Has Zaina tried?
No, I'm pretty sure that many letters, and she's just like, "Nah, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm good. I'll let somebody else try."
Like, never mind.
All right, so say it one more time for everybody.
My last name is Kaohe Lawalihi.
Oh hey, Lahuihi.
See, like in that 2-second gap where you go from listening to it to saying it, somehow people just butcher it, and I don't know how. I even slowed it down for you in real time there.
I'm putting my ears so close to the speakers. There's a delay too, so I'm watching you guys talk, and the talking is so off. And I'm like, I got this. I got this.
We're
I'm
just
like, no,
really
I
good
don't
at
got
Japanese
this.
subtitles. My mouth doesn't match everything I'm saying.
No, it does. What it looks like.
Come on, Doritos, you gotta try this.
Come on.
You've heard him speaking.
Come on,
You've
I've said
heard
it.
him talk. You've heard.
I've said it.
Hallelujah. Ko.
How did you get worse? You were really close there, and then you
It's
stopped, and
getting
then you
worse.
started again, and it butchered.
So you got the first part close.
No, she was really close when I said it, and then she tried immediately after. She just butchered the butt end of it. She got like the first part right, and then the third syllable, she was like, "Let me just crash this plane like it's the Hindenburg."
Oh, I feel your pain because no one can ever say my first name right. And I feel like every time someone reads my middle name, I'm not even quite sure what's going on there. So I understand.
No, that's
I have
nice.
yet to have
Now-
someone read my first name and just read it correctly.
That's fair. I'll give you that. Though I'm not gonna lie, my mother is so crazy that she's not allowed to fly on airplanes anymore. But she decided that she was gonna give her kids all fun names. My sister's name is Kiana. My brother's name is Keone. My name is Garrett. I guess
That's like all of us.
my mom, growing up in the '90s, having 3 brown kids named after the KKK was too much for her. This close to be Kiana, Keone, and Keanu. That close.
Love it. Kayla, can you say my name? I put it in the chat. I'm gonna go. I'm full out and saying I typed in my full name.
Wow.
All right. So is it Marissa? Wait. All right. I guess the question I should have asked you first is, are you French?
And it.
I'm sorry?
Uh-oh.
Jiang.
No, she's still in the chat.
Oh, sorry, can you not hear me anymore?
Yeah.
Can you hear
okay,
me?
okay, we can hear you now.
My dad is from Uruguay, so he's Spanish. So South American is where my name comes from.
Okay. Knowing the inflection on it. Hold on.
He's looking.
Nope. Still can't do it. I was like, Mauricia Alaricia Fayunes.
Close. You know, it's better than what I get some people saying. So I know I always get the Marissa,
Right.
which is like, I guess, the Canadianized version of my first name, but it's Marisa.
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 And my middle name, as much as everyone wants to say Alcira, it's Alcira
Maricia Asira.
Funes.
Cida Funes.
Funes.
Maricia Asina Funes.
Funes. And my mom and dad did the same thing that you're saying your parents did. My sister name is Ursula. Then we have Elena and Hector.
I've got a friend. He's one
Have
of my
fun
best
at
friends
school.
in the whole world. His name is Stone. His parents were hippies, so they grew up in the 70s. So when they named all their kids, they were like, okay, let's make it fun. So we have Stone, Skylar, River, and Fox, because they didn't want to name the last one Benjamin and have him felt really left out on the naming game.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about Stone.
My gosh. Yes, I love it.
We need to
says totally butchered Maul's last name.
Now, see, what we should do is have an episode where we just try to butcher each other's last names and make it a drinking episode. Every time you mess up, you take a shot, so you get progressively worse at it as you play.
You got enough?
Like you.
You got enough wine for that, Mar?
There's always enough wine.
Okay.
Okay, well, I will let someone else try. I think that Dorito should come on.
I think he should too.
Yeah, Dorito.
Do it.
Come on, Doritos.
Do it.
I mean, what? I mean, you're going to be on the show on May 11th. I mean, you might as well hear how you talk now. so everybody can
You
get used
jerk.
to it. Yeah. What about my dude? He can come on too. I mean, he's in Discord.
My dude doesn't have a mic.
Oh, my dude doesn't have a mic.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's the truth, but
My dude, Mama the Destroyer just gifted my dude a tier 1 sub, which means he can now use the awesome sauce emote.
Awesome sauce.
Okay, well, since I did that, I was gonna gift a sub to Doritos and be like, now you have to come on, but I
Doritos is already he was my very first sub.
was gonna say he's already a sub, so.
Oh
Right.
yeah, Dorito.
Have a mic. Lies! He's lying.
If you don't have a mic, then how was you going to be on my show on the 11th, Doritos?
He's lying. He's lying to you. I'm whispering so he doesn't hear me.
You have the loudest whisper ever. Just for the record.
I love it.
He's the one with the headphones on and I can still hear you fluidly.
Oh yeah, look at my dude using his new emote.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
kinds of awesome sauce.
Careful.
Yay!
Awesome sauce has been shown to have strange effects on pregnant women.
God, amazing.
What kind of?
Mr. Pike!
Their kids get more awesome. Feel your pain. I never had a teacher that was able to pronounce my last name. See, now the beautiful
My
thing
God.
that most normies don't understand is having a really difficult name is great because you could burn up the first 10, 20 minutes of class watching everybody butcher your name, and you can just keep going. I mean, even if they get it right, just keep telling them they got it wrong to burn up class time. It's what I used to do in every class.
Now,
Dude, me too. Every class I'd go in, they'd be like, Marissa,
No, it's Maricia.
Marissa Fians. I was like, no. I would sit there and stare at them. It'd be like the third day into class, and I'm like, I've corrected you 5 times now. That's only 5 classes. It's been 5 times. You do the math.
If it makes you feel any better, when I was on the football team in high school, we had one day where the principal of the school had to announce everybody coming to the field. Brought me in the middle of the school day to make me pronounce it with him for an hour. He got it right after that hour. But when it came to bringing us onto the field, when he came up to my name, he was like, Garrett, you know what? You know who you are. We'll come back to the name. Get out there. Didn't even try. I was like, wow, all right.
you see, with my last name, everybody misspells it. They don't missay it. They misspell it. So that's
Oh, no, I never put your last name.
I get a combination of both.
Your last name, but then I was like, no, I never put your last name.
no. But I don't know. Did I put my last name when I sent you the package?
You had to, legally.
So excited that I kind of just like
You probably cut right
Went.
into it.
Yeah, she
like,
didn't even.
oh my god, the box is
She
here.
didn't even warn the little stuffed fluffy things in there that I was coming in with a pair of scissors.
He saw the video, by the way, of you because he's a big Star Wars fan. I wanted to show him the Star Wars Snuggie that you got, or the Darth Vader Snuggie that you got.
I was like this close to wearing a Star Wars shirt, but I figured I had to represent the Man of Steel himself.
Right, yeah.
You know, but
My daughter is absolutely like new obsession now is this stuffy from Kev.
oh, that's so sweet.
Saying like she literally like dresses it in the morning. Like it's crazy how quickly she attached herself to it.
Wow.
She loves it.
And I was
Job.
just going for something pink, you know. That was just like, I honestly, I mean, I was just like, well, I hope one of the kids likes this, and I hope the other kid likes this, that they can fight of whoever wants what, you know. I know it's kind of like mother, like daughter. I knew you liked pink and purple, and so I was like, well, you know, we'll throw something.
It's bright and it's weird. She'll like it.
Well, of course, you know, but that was just like, and I love your reaction on stream when you opened up the package when I said I didn't know if you liked the Snuggie or not because I've never seen anything you wear anything on your arms. You've
never heard.
But it's true, though.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear sleeves before.
I'm surprised that like you managed to make it to the end of that stream without devouring that entire bag of Doritos. And I'm not talking like not even like a little bit. I mean, I'm talking like the whole up face, eat the entire bag at the same time kind of grippo-ness. Because that's
Kiki Mom is in the house. Oh wow! Hi, Kiki Mom.
Is it working?
It's working. We can hear you.
I can barely hear you, but I can't see you anymore.
No, because you're probably on the Discord app. This is amazing. For everybody that doesn't know, Kiki Mom is my mom. Kiki is what my little niece calls me. So this is my mom. And she's going to come on and try to say Garrett's last name.
I'm excited for
Oh,
this.
welcome, Kev's mommy.
So, you want to try this out, Mother Dearest?
She just laughs.
It's alright, that's usually the what people do
Garrett,
when they see my
don't
last
be
name. 'Cause it's
insulted.
so
Don't
intimidating,
be
you have to laugh
insulted,
at it.
Garrett.
She says, don't be insulted.
It's alright, I'm very rarely insulted. Well, no, I take that back. I very rarely take insultation seriously. There you go.
So, whenever you're
You
ready.
got to remember that I have a tongue that rarely belongs to me. I know what it wants to say, but it rarely says what I want it to. So if I was going to say your name just at a glance, I would just have to call you Kalui Louie 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 Louie.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Kalui Louie Louie.
Alright, so that's two people
time
that
I
are officially
see you,
banned from ever watching
I'm
Moana
just
again.
going to give you a
No
hug
more
and
of
say,
that. Both of
Kalui
you.
Louie Louie Louie. Hello.
Kev's mom put me to shame. She went in and tried and say it, and I didn't even, and I didn't. Haha. Yes.
Yeah,
my own mom put you to shame, Doritos.
You got
yes.
schooled by his mom.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody else besides Ma got schooled by my mom that's in the chat right now.
Right, and so far,
Stop
Mars
that.
first with the last name pronunciation, but I liked how many Louis were in there.
I enjoyed that. That was amazing.
So how many less? She put like 20 syllables in there. It's only supposed to be 6, right?
Yeah, she kind of overdid it, but you know, happens to the best of us.
Mom put 1 syllable in there.
Of
but
the
she
6.
she was missing 5. Mom put 20 syllables in there when there should have been 6.
She got the "cuh" part right, and then the Louis thing was a little bit off topic, but you know, I'll take it.
All right, you want to try? You want him to hear you? You want him
To say
it?
I would love that.
All right, listen, real close. She can't watch it. She's actually.
Oh, alright, so you didn't notice, but I just pantomimed my own last name without saying anything because it seemed funny. But, my last name is K'ohe Lawalihi.
Kahoe.
Ohela.
They're both trying.
Right?
I love it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in 2 seconds of me saying it, you listening to it, and then trying to pronounce it, somehow everybody just glurbles it. Just glurbles it totally. But I like that you gave it a try, and you were in the ballpark.
I wasn't even close.
You were in the ballpark, though.
He was in the ballpark.
Right?
We're not saying it was a home run,
but you know,
were in the ballpark.
You were there. It was a foul
Okay.
ball, but like you still managed to hit it.
Oh, Ma was more.
I'm
more,
just glad that your first name's Garrett.
I know. It hurt me so much. They gave my sister Kiana, they gave my brother Keone, and instead of going with Keanu, they were like Garrett.
the KKG
Yeah, the KKG.
instead of the.
Did-
But I'm Kevin, so I mean, if those 3 of us got together.
Right, and then it would get really very strange because the K, the K, and the K.
Well, I do live in. Yeah, you would never mind.
You ain't gotta tell me. I'm brown in this country. State? Yeah.
State.
State,
Well,
country,
you know,
wherever.
I have
I'm
a-
brown anyway.
I have a very simple last name.
Yes.
Very, very simple last name.
Right.
Yet, very seldom is it ever pronounced right. I would say 1 out of 15 times is my name pronounced right.
But it's not my last name, though.
No,
Tell me her last name, because that sounds even more fun.
it's Bachch.
Bachch. See, Maud just tried and she got it wrong.
What'd she go? Bach? That was close. What, it's not like Bach? Bach.
It is Bach.
It is Bach.
What's so hard about that? Famous composer
But
from
you
the...
would get, but she gets box. You know, not what was
That's
it? Backs.
offensive.
She gets backs.
What is that with a Boston accent? Backs! Come get your backs!
Buck.
Bucks.
Bucks?
Of the Discord chat really quickly, and I'll just watch off my mobile. I gotta go back up and finish making dinner. But thank you so much for having me on, Kev.
I
and King.
appreciate it, Maud. Thank you.
Very nice meeting you, my dear.
Bye, Mar. Glad to meet
Talk to
you.
you guys in chat.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Game.
Oh boy.
I love that he has a
Oh,
dog.
you've got
'cause
to
anytime
tell
I
her
get
that
too
I
nervous to
made
stare up at the
cabbage
screen, there's a
steaks
dog down here for
yesterday.
me to pet.
You made cabbage steaks yesterday, Mom?
Yes, I did.
Cabbage
nice.
steaks?
Are those gluten free?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've got one thing to say to all the vegans in the audience. My food eats your food.
All right. Yeah. Well, I was just telling the chat that my name doesn't get mispronounced; it gets misspelled pretty often.
I get both.
Yeah, that's
Can you
true.
imagine misspelling an 11-letter last name? Every time I get like a check or somebody signs something on for me legally officially, I have to double check it 3 times to make sure they didn't accidentally throw an extra L in there for no reason.
Or an extra I at the end.
No, usually someone throws an L into my name for no reason. I'm like, there's already 2. Why do I need a 3rd? You guys are just making this harder for me.
Because
And-
the loops are started, man. Once those loops start, they just don't want to end.
Right?
I mean, you got the L.
The great thing about my last name is there are actually, in fact, only 16 letters in the entire Hawaiian alphabet. My last name has 11 letters and every single vowel. They even snuck a U in there because my parents hate me. Every vowel. They even took the K. You can't spell anything in the Hawaiian alphabet without my last name. We took the K. There's nothing you can spell in Hawaiian without that. And every other vowel.
All right. Well, Mom, I appreciate you trying to come on and trying. You was in the ballpark after you heard him say it.
Definitely got second place there.
Well, I sure couldn't do it again, that's for sure.
It's alright. That's like the entire story of my life.
I still can't say it. I'm sitting next to him, so you know, don't feel bad. I'm actually the one that actually typed that out up there, and I still can't say it. I typed it out and still can't say it.
It's alright. My mother assigned me the name, and she can't either. She changed hers to something less complicated. Duran.
Duran. I can say that one.
Right? That's what I'm saying. She changed it to something simple and left me with this cluster fudge of a terrible last name.
Kev, your mom seems so cool. She is cool.
Cooler than my mom.
She is cool. I don't know of another mom that would ever get on Discord chat with on their son's show. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I can't lie.
See?
That's amazing.
Yeah, your mom's way cooler than mine, and she's got a tattoo of a heart that says son with a ribbon. Like, you know how, like, guys have the tattoo that says mom?
Right.
She's got one that says son with a ribbon, but she's got 2 sons, so, if any given time she's mad at one of us, she'll just be like, I got this for your brother, not you.
All right. Well, Mom, I appreciate you coming on the disc, or I don't know how to do it on your phone, but there should be like a disconnect button somewhere. Where it says voice connected. Little receiver, phone receiver with an X next to it. Somewhere. I'm not sure exactly how but we are getting ready to end the show. Our next show is going to be April 13th with hopefully if his schedule does permit it, State Representative Scott Lips is going to be here in studio.
Heck yeah.
All right, I can't wait.
All right, I appreciate you coming in.
Thanks so much for having us.
That's going to, again, April 13th, Friday the 13th.
I've got
Yay.
an interesting piece of lore for you that's fascinating about that, but I don't want to get into it on your show.
We'll get into it on another show.
Right.
All right. So everybody, thank you so much for coming in. Mr. Grimm with the and Game Tease with the Biddy War.
Oh my God, that Biddy War was so dope.
All right, and Ma Dude and Ma gifting Ma Dude a subscription.
That was cool.
Awesome. Oh, Mama is back. Ma, we are getting ready to leave. Our next show will be April 13th. Also, I will be doing my IRL show, The Chronicles of DC Rapper, next Thursday and Friday. So stay tuned for that. That's just our chill screen. We don't talk about anything. We talk about, it's like a Seinfeld show. We talk about anything and everything. Thank you so much for trying more. I appreciate you coming in. Oh, you said that. It's like somebody said. I thought that was.
It's Hawaiian. It's
Hawaiian.
mahalo. It's thank you.
Mahalo. My plenty of my friend.
Mahalo plenty. It means thank you a lot.
Awesome.
Super easy to figure out. Hawaiian language. Almost as useless as every other language out there.
All right.
No worries.
Sorry for killing it. No. This was the whole process. I mean, we wanted to hear people kill this.
Right? That was great. I love hearing people butcher my last name. Nobody does it for me anymore, and this was about as much fun as I can have legally.
All right. You guys are pretty awesome. Thank you so much for coming in. And again, our next show will be April 13th. Scott Lips, hopefully, with the Everyday Superheroes. All right. Talk at you guys later. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.